Alright, before this review starts, I want to get something out of the way. If anyone watching this is under the age of 13, please click off of this video. My videos are not for children. Trust me, I say some detestable shit. Some utterly horrible shit. Well, what do you know? There's been a lot of changes around here, haven't there? Stopped doing solo commentaries, moved towards music reviews, continue to bully Synth Mav.
What the fuck?!
And now I've returned to making figure reviews after nearly 2 years. I mean, hey, better than what I used to make. We don't talk about those videos. But yes, welcome to the first installment of Figures of Degeneracy, and today we'll be taking a look at Transformers Wars for Cybertron Siege Thundercracker. Now, before I get into anything else, let me get the very small issues I have with this figure out of the way, seeing that they don't really affect the figure in the grand scheme of things. Despite the overall head sculpt being decent, this face fits Starscream more than anything. During transformation, this chest piece can get very fucking annoying, and when swiveling the wrists outwards, this part tends to come undone. Now, do these small issues make or break the figure, per se? For the most part, the painting and sculpting is pretty good. There's a lot of intricate details sculpted on this figure, especially in the legs. And I think they look really nice. Could they maybe use a bit more paint to make them stand out? Debatable, but honestly, at least for me, it wouldn't be necessary. Admittedly, there is a very slight bit of back kibble due to transformation, but honestly, it's so little that it doesn't really matter, seeing as it doesn't get in the way of this figure functioning properly. But hey, it's still there, so I guess that's a problem. It doesn't affect the figure that much, but that's still no excuse. Time to make a big stink over fucking nothing, am I right? I might have a problem. But anyway, getting back on topic, outside of just having decent painting and sculpting, I love the proportions on this guy. He has amazing fucking light piping, and I love that they added these little parts on the back of his legs, which keep his legs from looking as hollow as my fucking heart. No Angel Maker. As far as articulation is concerned, he has a ball joint at the head, could go up, down, swivel side to side, arms could go out, forward. Can't really do a 360 unless you push this back. There's a bicep swivel, double bend at the elbow. That is good to have. Aforementioned swivel at the wrist, waist swivel. Legs could kick out. Can't really go back. They could go out that far. Upper thigh swivel, bend at the knee. Feet could go up. They could go back. I guess you could consider this a toe bend, but not really. This goes back in, and you have an ankle tilt. Due to the amazing articulation on this figure, you could get him into seemingly endless amounts of poses. All in all, the robot mode is a lot of fun, but now it's time to transform this blue piece of shit into his alt mode. So let's get down to transformation. God fucking damn it. The transformation on this guy is pretty basic. Almost 99% of the vehicle mode is on the back of the figure, so it's really just a matter of folding up the limbs and getting everything where it needs to be. Sure, at times, pegging the arms into the tabs on the legs can be a bitch, but it's not that big of a deal, and it might just be me being my normal incompetent self. And now that he's in his alt mode, I gotta say, for the most part, I think he looks good. I love the way this thing looks. The extra bits of reds on the wings really help it stand out. And sure, you could say, but look how the limbs and chest piece just hang out. But honestly, I have no idea how else they could have done it, so I'm fine with it for the most part. All in all, Thundercracker is a pretty fun figure. He's really posable, feels nice to handle, and what downsides he does have are so minimal they feel like non-issues. If I were to give this figure a rating, I'd probably give him an 8.5 out of 10. And with that said, I'm done here. This is MegatronDBZ saying peace out, everyone.
So, Jason.
Yes, that is my name. You are correct.
Every time I hear you speak, I want to slit my wrist and send it to you as a present. Anyway, have I ever told you about the glory, the beauty, the awesomeness, the sexual tension, from what I heard from a review of the album, the homoeroticism of Wilderun's 2019 album Veil of Imagination?
Can you know, repeat all of that? I wasn't listening.
You haven't heard of Veil of Imagination? Well, let me tell you about Veil of Imagination.
Okay. Now I could use this to talk into a segue about how fucking Melancholy is the best album of 2019, but there's a more pressing matter. Jason, I got some bad news for you. You see, Rodimus was kind of bent over the counter. It looked like a bit of an invitation, so I just took a giant fucking spike, shoved it up his asshole into his throat.
What the fuck did you do to him?
I done fucked up, didn't I?
Oh, that's an understatement.
You fucking interrupted me talking about Veil of Imagination for 30